Now children, will be moving to exercise 43. This exercise is on the page number 79 of your maths textbook. Now in this exercise, what you have to do, write the proper sign, that is the sign of less than or greater than in the given boxes. So here the number line is given and some numbers are given. In every sum there are two numbers given and the box in the between. We have to put the sign in this boxes, that is less than or greater than according to it. We have to go to the number line, refer the number line, see the number whether the given first number is less than or greater than second number. Now let's see, observe the number line. Here is the number line and the numbers, this origin O is given, 0, and to the right hand side of the 0 all the positive number 1 to 7 is there, and to the left hand side of the number line all negative numbers are there. And just now we have read that, or we have learned that, what we have learned, any number of a two given number, the number which is to the left hand side is always smaller number, and number to the right hand side of the given number is greater. So following that rule, we will solve this exercise. Now first sum, in the first sum we can see that plus 1, that is positive 1 and positive 6 is given. We'll move to the number line. Now positive 1 is over here and positive 6 is over here. Now which is to the left? Now positive 1 is to the left of positive 6. So this is the first number, it is to the left hand side, so it is less than. So what sign I am going to put in this box? I am going to put less. Why less? Because it is to the left of this 6 number. So any number on the number line, if two numbers are given, the number which is to the left of the given number, then that is less than number or smaller number than the other one. So that is the reason I have put 1 is less than 6. Now let's move to the second sum. Here negative 8 is there and negative 5 is there. So as you know, where negative number lies, to the left hand side of origin. So in this number line we'll see that. Now negative 5 is here and negative 8 is after 7. So negative 8 is here. Now this negative 8 is where? To the left of negative 5. So the number which is to the left is less. So again I'll put a less than sign. So negative 8 is less than negative 5. And as you know, in the left hand side, the values go on decreasing. So negative 8, it is in descending order. So minus 8 is less than minus 5. Now let's move to the third sum. The third sum in this exercise is given minus 5 and minus 8. That is negative 5 and negative 8. Now here you can see, just now we have solved negative 8 and negative 5. Here 8 was to the left of 5. Now it's easy for you to make out in this question what it is. Minus 5 is to the right of minus 8. So minus 5 is, when we'll move towards the right, we will get minus 5. So any number to the right of the given number is greater than. So I'll put the greater than sign over here. So now negative 5 is greater than negative 8. Why? Because negative 5 lies to the right hand side of negative 8. Let's move to the fourth one. Now here you can see negative 2 and positive 3. Again you know that. Where does negative 2 lie? Negative 2 lie to the left hand side of origin and positive 3 lies to the right hand side of origin. So it's very easy for you to make out. Minus 2, that is negative 2, is less than positive 3. Why? Because it is to the left hand side of 3. So the number which is on the left hand side, that number is smaller, and the number which is on the right hand side, that is greater. Let's move to the fifth one. In the fifth, it is given just opposite of this, positive 3 and negative 2. So as we have seen in this sum, that minus 2 is to the left hand side and this is to the right hand side. So here this is to the right hand side and this is to the left hand side. So the right hand side number is always greater. So I'll put the symbol or sign of greater. So that is the way you have to solve one by one. Now let's move to the sixth one. Sixth one, again it's very easy because your negative 1 is given and positive 1 is given. And you can observe in the number line, negative 1 is to the left and positive 1 is to the right. So which one is lesser or which one is smaller? Always the number to the left. So minus 1 is to the left hand side. So this will be less than positive 1. So in this way we have solved the first 6 sums. Now let's move to the other remaining 6 sums. In here the remaining 6 sums, again you have to do the same thing. We have to put less than and greater than sign in the boxes. Now let's move to the 7th one. In the 7th you have seen this is 0. 0 is given and then minus 7 is given. Now where does the 0 lie in the on the number line? You can see 0 is origin. It lies to the right hand side. And where is negative 7? To the left hand side. So the number on the left hand side is smaller. So as 0 is to the right hand side, it is greater than minus 7. That is origin. And you have learned the negative numbers are always smaller than the origin. So 0 is greater than minus 7. And that is the reason we will put greater than sign over here in this box. Let's move to the 8th one. Here negative 4 and positive 4 is given. The negative 4 again it is to the left hand side and positive 4 to the right hand side. So just now we have learned that negative which is on the left hand side is less than the positive number. So minus 4 is less than plus 4. Let's move to the 9th one. In the 9th sum, again they have given two numbers, that is positive 2 and negative 6. Positive numbers are always greater than negative number. So this positive 2 lies to the right hand side of minus 6 and minus 6 is negative number, so it is always smaller. So plus 2 is greater than minus 6. So we will put which sign? We will put greater than sign over here. Let's move to the 10th one. 10th, again the negative 3 is given and the origin. As we have learned, origin doesn't have any sign, nor positive, neither positive nor negative. But all the number which are negative lies to the left hand side and all the numbers are less than origin. So automatically this minus 3 is also less than 0. Next 11th one. 11th is again negative 6 and positive 5. Now children, till now you must be thorough with this concept that all the negative number are less than positive numbers. So here you don't have to see the right and left. Straight away you can write less than. Why less than? Because this number is negative. Though 6 is greater than 5, you will think that 6 is greater, so why less? We have to put less because it is negative. So negative 6 is less than positive 5. So that is the reason we have to put less than sign between these two numbers. Now the last 12th one. 12th is what? 0. 0 is origin and plus 7. You know that all the positive number lies to the right hand side and the number always on the right hand side are greater, and 0 is to the left hand side, so it is less than. So 0 is less than positive 7. So this way we have completed the first question of the exercise 43. Now what was asked here? It was asked to put less than and greater than sign. And for that what you have to remember? The numbers to the left are always smaller, number to the right are greater. So according to that rule, we have done all this sum. Let's go through it again. First, plus 1 is less than 6. Why? Because it is on the left hand side. Minus 8 is less than 5. Again your minus 8 is to the left hand side. Minus 5 is greater than 8. Minus, that is negative 8. Why? Because it is to the right hand side. So right hand side number are greater. Here minus 2 to the left hand side, so less than. Plus 3 to the right hand side, so it is greater. Minus 1, that is to the left hand side, less than. Your origin, that is 0. 0 is to the left hand side, 0 is to the right hand side of negative number. Minus 7 is here and it is on the right hand side, so 0 is greater. Minus 4 is left hand side, so less than. Plus 2 positive to the right hand side, so greater than. And minus 3 again negative number to the left hand side, so less than. And minus 6 here in the 11th sum is a negative number to the left hand side, so less than. And here in the 12th sum, origin is what? 0, that is to the left hand side of plus 7, so it is also less than. Now let's move to the second question of this exercise.
No more spending your energy and money on coaching classes or missing classes for rain, for rally and any other nonsense. Subjects covered by multiple teachers with repeat telecasts. Doubts, concepts, applications, no problem. All explained through great and significant animation. So sit back comfortably in your home and watch Study Spectrum TV channel.
Now children, let's move to the second question of this exercise 43. And in the second question, they have given with the reference to the numbers shown on the number line. The number line is same which was for question 1. I have drawn it again for you for your reference. Here it is a number line given, origin is there, and to the right hand side there are 1 to 7 number, and to the left hand side it is 1 to 8 number. So this is right hand side number and all are positive numbers, right? And this is left hand side number. This you have to remember, and all numbers are negative number, and this is origin, that is neither negative nor positive. Now let's move to the question what they have asked. Which numbers are greater than 4? Now as in exercise 1 we have seen the numbers to the left of the given number are always smaller number, and the numbers to the right of the given number is greater. And here the question asks us which numbers are greater. So greater means we have to move the number which is given. Now number is given 4. So to the right of 4. So where is 4? 4 is here. And to the right hand side if I'll move, what I'll get? I'll get plus 5, plus 6, plus 7. So as we have seen, the numbers to the right hand side are greater number or bigger number. So from plus 4, the numbers which are greater are positive 5, positive 6, positive 7. So this is the answer to the question 1. Now we'll see the second question. In the second question, which numbers are smaller than minus 3? Now we know that the numbers to the left of the given number are smaller number. So here minus 3 is given, so we'll move to the number line. Here it is minus 3. And to the left of all the number to the left of minus 3 are less than minus 3. Why? Because here in the number line, the numbers to the left hand side are in descending order and the number to the left are always smaller. So from the number which are smaller than minus 3 are minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7 and minus 8. So these numbers are, that is negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, negative 7 and negative 8 are smaller. Why they are smaller? Because they are to the left hand side of the given number. Now let's move to the third question. Which numbers are greater than minus 4 and less than plus 2? So here minus 4 and 2, positive 2, that is negative 4. So again we'll move. What they have asked? Greater than. So number to the left, you know, it is smaller. So we'll move to the number line C. This is negative 4. So I need greater number, so I'll move to the right hand side. And what is the limit? Less than 2. So where is positive 2? This is 2. So these number lies which between these two are the number greater than minus 4 and less than 2. So I'll write negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, origin that is 0, then plus 1. So these are the number which are greater than negative 4 and less than 2, positive 2. Now let's move to the fourth question. Here in the fourth question, which is the smallest number here? Now smallest number, you know, if this is the origin and if I move, now we have seen the answer of fourth, that which is the smallest number. The minus 8 here, as it is to the leftmost position of the number line, and as you know the number on the left side is always smaller. So according to this number line, minus 8 is the smallest number in the given number line. Now the fifth question. Fifth question is, which is the biggest number? Again, according to this number line. According to this number line, we have to see the bigger number. Now bigger number, you know, to the right hand side. So the last number on this number line is plus 7. That is positive 7. So positive 7 is the biggest number of this number line. As I told you, we cannot say the smallest and biggest integer. But according to this number line, plus positive 7 is the biggest number. So this way we have solved the second question. In the second question, the number line was given and the questions were given and we have to write the answer. The first one was which numbers are greater than plus 4. So to find greater number, we have gone to the right hand side of plus 4. So plus 5, that is positive 5, positive 6 and positive 7 are the greater number than positive 4. Now which number are smaller than minus 3? That is negative 3. All the number to the left of minus 3 are the less or smaller number. So I'll write all this number which are coming to the left side of negative 3. That is negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, negative 7 and negative 8. Now the question third. Which number are greater than minus 4 and less than positive 2? So I'll go to the negative 4 and the number greater they have asked, so I'll move to the right hand side. And less than 2, so here is the positive 2. So the number, all the number lying between this will be the numbers greater than negative 4 and less than positive 2. So these are the number -3, -2, -1, 0 and +1. Now which is the smallest number? -8 is the leftmost position in the number line and it is to the left hand side of the origin. So it is the smaller number according to this number line. And in the fifth question they have asked the biggest number in this number line. So for that we will move to the right hand side and the last number on this number line is +7. So +7 is the biggest number. Now after this question 2, there is question 3 in which they have written write the biggest and the smallest number in integers. Now we have already learned before solving this exercise, we cannot say the biggest and the smallest. So we cannot tell the biggest and the smallest number. Why? Because it is indefinite. As I have shown the number line, both side arrows are there. So it is difficult for us, or we cannot say the biggest and the smallest number. Okay. Now the next topic in this chapter is magnitude of integers. Now what do you mean by magnitude of the integers? Now when we have learned the numbers in integers are positive numbers are there, negative numbers and 0. 0 is a number which does not have any sign, nor positive nor negative, neither negative. So now magnitude, what does it mean? Magnitude of integers means the number we get when we remove the sign. When we remove the sign and show whether an integer is positive or negative is called a magnitude. So magnitude is a number when we remove the sign from that integer, the negative sign or positive sign, then the remaining number is called a magnitude of that number. So now see the example. This 5 I get from -5. I have removed this sign. This sign is removed. I got 5. So 5 is the magnitude of -5, that is -5, and 5 is also magnitude of +5, because when I remove the sign, what remains? Only 5 remains. Okay, but either positive or negative, whatever sign is there, when we remove the sign, the remaining number is known as magnitude of that number, given number. Here in the example 2, now +16 is given and this 16 is the magnitude of +16, and here 21 is magnitude of -21, because when I remove that negative sign, I'll get this number. So this is known as magnitude. So this 21, 16 and 5, these are magnitude. So now I hope so you are clear with this magnitude term. Now we will go further, as we already know that 0 does not have a positive or negative sign. So this you have to remember throughout your life, that 0 does not have positive or negative sign. Now when adding the integers, now henceforth you have to remember the rules. There are rules for addition of the integers, subtraction of integers, multiplication of integer and division of integers. So one by one we'll get clear. We will learn about the how to add two integers and how to subtract. As in integers we have seen that there is a positive number, negative number and then 0 which is without any sign or without any symbol, that is positive or negative sign. Okay, so all three kind of numbers, when we add, how to add them, how to subtract them, which rule we have to follow, we will be learning one by one. So here we will start with addition. You know, here when adding integers we have to consider their magnitude. This is very important. When we add or when we subtract, whatever, like first we have to consider the magnitude of their number. So when adding integers, we have to consider their magnitude. That's the reason we have learned the magnitude of the number. Now, we come across the 4 possible kinds of addition. When you add integers, there are 4 possible kinds of addition. The first one, it may be that both the numbers are positive. The first possibility is that both the numbers may be positive. That is, your example, positive 9 and positive 13. So how to add this? We will be learning after this. First, we will see the possibility. As I have told you, there are 4 possibilities. So, while adding the integers, first one, both the numbers may be positive. Example, plus, that is positive 9 and positive 13. The second possibility is what? It may be negative. That is, both the numbers may be negative. Here example I have taken minus 3 and minus 5. So how to add this? We will be learning after learning the rules. So the possibility here is that both the integers which we are taking may be negative. The third one, the third possibility that we are going to learn is one number may be positive or other may be negative. So when the number given for addition, if they are two different number, that is with a positive sign and negative sign, how to add them, that also we are going to learn after the rules. But the possibility is there, one number may be positive and the other may be negative. Then the last possibility of the number, that is number may be positive or negative and the other number is 0. Or 0 without any sign. As you know that 0 does not have positive or negative sign. So the fourth possibility is the number may be positive or negative and the other number may be 0. So I have taken either it may be minus 4 plus 0, that is example, or 0 plus 7. So how to add this? So to learn the addition of this kind of numbers, we have to learn first rule. What rule we have to follow? For the addition, we have to follow some rules, and that we will learn after this the rules for addition of integers, and then we'll do the examples and then we'll move to the exercise. So before learning the addition of the integers, we have to learn the rules. And why we have to learn the rules? Because these 4 possibilities are there. So if both the number are positive, then what rule we have to follow? If both are negative, then different rule we have to follow. And if the number 1 is positive, other is negative, then what we have to follow? And then the last one, if negative and 0 or positive and 0, when we add them, what the answer will come. But as you know, the important point over here is what? Before doing the addition, subtraction of integer or multiplication, we should know the magnitude of that number. And what is magnitude? The number we get when we remove the sign. This is important. When we remove the sign, and which shows whether the integer sign always indicate whether the number is positive or negative. When we take out that number sign, we get the magnitude of, okay. Now here the examples were that 5 is magnitude of minus 5, negative or positive. 16 is magnitude of positive 16, 21 is a magnitude of minus 21. Now let's move ahead and learn the rules of addition of integers.